If you're a marketer, it probably feels like the ground is shifting under your feet. And you're right, it is. What we're all living through right now isn't just a new tool or some passing trend. No. This is probably the single biggest transformation our industry has ever seen.
I mean, think about it. The Mad Men era of advertising, the invention of digital ads, the explosion of social media. This moment, it's bigger than all of them. What's happening right now is a fundamental rewrite of the entire marketing playbook from page one.
So that really begs the question, right? Why this massive, earth-shattering change, and why is it all happening right now? Well, the answer comes down to one single, powerful idea that changes everything we thought we knew about how marketing actually works.
And here it is. This is the whole ballgame. Artificial intelligence has given the individual marketer a level of leverage that is just unprecedented. All of a sudden, the most important skill isn't just being a great copywriter or a savvy ad buyer. It's AI literacy. The ability to use these new tools is the new superpower.
And because this is our new reality, the old rules, they're just broken. They don't apply anymore. The basic economics of marketing, the equation for growth we've all been using for decades, has been completely flipped upside down.
This slide really just says it all. Yesterday, if you wanted to scale your marketing, you needed more money and more people. It was a simple equation. More inputs meant more outputs. But today, the whole game is about leverage. One person who knows how to orchestrate AI can put together an incredibly sophisticated campaign with almost no team and a shoestring budget.
So this leads us to this wild new concept, the one-person marketing army. Let's just do a quick run-through of what a single AI-savvy marketer can now pull off all by themselves. It's kind of staggering, actually.
All right, first up, content and creative. Just picture this. You can write a blog post, draft a landing page, and get 3 social posts scheduled. And do all of that before you even break for lunch. Then in the afternoon, you can generate a whole set of ad banners and product mock-ups without talking to a single designer. This used to take a whole team a week. Now it's just a Tuesday for one person.
And it's the exact same story in the more technical areas. That deep dive SEO research that used to take weeks of painstaking analysis, that can now be knocked out in a few hours. And building out a complex, personalized email campaign, you can just spin that up on autopilot and let the AI do all the heavy lifting.
This even stretches into things like sales support and market research. A single marketer can now create customized case studies for any industry on demand. They can scan thousands of social media posts for sentiment or take a super dense analyst report and boil it down to the key takeaways in minutes. These were literally entire job descriptions, and now they're just steps in a workflow.
Okay, so we've seen what one person can do, which is amazing. But let's get real for a second. What does all of this mean for your career? Because it completely redefines the skill hierarchy, the very ladder you're supposed to climb to get ahead in marketing.
You know the old path, right? It was pretty straightforward. You started by mastering a craft, like copywriting. Then, maybe you'd pick up a second skill, like design. And eventually, you moved up the ladder by learning how to manage the people who did all that tactical work. It was all about execution, then management.
Well, today's ladder looks totally different. Step 1 is just AI literacy, knowing what tools are out there and what they're capable of. The next rung is orchestration, being able to chain those tools together into a smart, efficient system. And the top rung, the most valuable skill you can have now, is good old-fashioned human judgment, knowing what to create, what actually matters, and when it's time to hit publish. Because AI doesn't erase marketers, it just erases all the excuses.
So, this all leads us to a pretty stark choice. This isn't just another trend you can maybe keep an eye on from the sidelines. This is one of those once-in-a-generation moments. And honestly, for every single marketer out there, it's time to decide.
And for any business leaders watching this, the play here is so simple. The real competitive advantage isn't going to come from buying some fancy AI tool. It's going to come from empowering your people to actually use these things. Because one employee who gets AI can now run circles around a team of 10 who don't. The leverage is just that insane.
When you boil it all down, this is what the future looks like. The story was never about humans being replaced by machines. It's not man versus machine. It's marketers who know how to use AI versus marketers who don't. That's the new dividing line.
So really, the only question left is the one right here on the screen. In this new world, where all the rules have been rewritten and the possibilities are practically endless, which marketer are you going to be?